Hey everybody, Adam Kobler here, and welcome to my first book review. A week ago on my entrepreneurial page I had mentioned that I would be reading a book about self-improvement or business a week. And over the last week I managed to finish this one, Code of the Samurai. Now this one is, the subtitle is a modern translation of the Bushido Shoshinshu of Taira Shigesuke. So essentially, all of the codes and rules and things that you are expected to follow as a samurai. Now, that book really, there are some things that aren't necessarily relevant in today's society, but there are a lot of things that can be, I guess, updated or used in modern day society in terms of the concepts at least. So while the examples given may be more from feudal Japan, the time of the samurais and all that stuff, the reasoning behind it can be applied to today's society. So the basic gist of that book is there's an overlying arc of being honorable, being truthful, following up on what you say you're going to do, and loyalty. And those are big things that I think are applicable to just about any time frame, be it 50 years ago, a few hundred years ago, even a few hundred years from now. I think all of those concepts are going to be applicable in our society. Now, the big thing about being a samurai, according to the book, is that by being honorable and truthful and all those other concepts I mentioned, you are seen as a good person in society. And whether it's following up on your word for a friend or being a good steward for your master, in that case, back in the day, people are more likely to trust you and more likely to ask you to do things that they wouldn't trust others to do. And so it's a neat concept, and it's one this is one book I've been wanting to read for a while. Again, Code of the Samurai by Thomas Cleary. And it was a really good read. So if you're interested in maybe a little bit more of the mindset, a little bit more of the psychological stuff, I definitely recommend it. So that was a brief review, kind of a takeaway of what I got from this week. And something I've already subscribed to for the most part as being me. I do a lot to make sure that I follow up on my word and that I'm loyal to those that I have ties with. And it's a little bit of a rough road starting out because, you don't really have a whole lot of capital coming in because of it. But down the road, your relationships are going to be a lot stronger if you follow those kinds of tenets. So I think I'm on the right path, and if that's something that piques your interest, definitely go for it. So, what am I going to be reading this week? Well, this week is a book I've had for a little while, actually. I haven't had the chance to read it yet. So, I'm going to read it this week. And this one is called Masters of Sales. It's a book I actually won through my BNI chapter. Some of you may know about my BNI involvement through my chapter and those kinds of things. But I was the lucky one to win that at one of the BNI events. And it's the subtitle is Secrets from Top Sales Professionals That Will Transform You into a World-Class Salesman. Or salesperson, I guess. Gotta be PC, So I'm excited to read this. It's got people in here like Tom Hopkins, Tony Robbins, a lot of you are familiar with, Jack Canfield, lots of other good stuff in here. So this should be a good read, and it's a little bit thicker than Code of the Samurai, so I've got my work cut out for me this week, but I think it'll be good. So stay tuned for next week's, and I'll update you guys as we go. So thanks for watching, and see you next week.